Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode 124 of our knitting, crocheting, sewing, crafting, whatever we're doing podcast.
And TV watching.
Yes. We are located in Bradley, Illinois, 60 miles south of Chicago. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and also on
Etsy.
On Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs. Are you able to tell them where you're at? Because,
We'll see. It's always a struggle for me, too. You can find me on Ravelry and on Instagram as Loopy Stitcher, spelled Lupy. And on Ravelry, I also have a few designs underneath Loopy Stitcher designs.
Alrighty. Weather report as you're snuggled in a blanket.
I know. Inside, it is a chilly 65 degrees.
It's wonderful, guys.
You were even over there saying that you were cold
today, but it's okay when the hot flashes start later when I'm on the recliner. I won't be complaining.
Outside it was warm today, but it wasn't humid. It was warm because it was in the 80s. I'm still waiting for fall to come because fall, we haven't really had fall yet.
I went out for a walk this afternoon. Somewhere between 1 and 2, and I sweat my
I'm sure
butt
you
off.
did. Well, it was like 84 degrees.
Yeah. It was hot. I came home and I was like drenched. Yeah. So, and lots of rain. We're heading back into rain again tomorrow.
We needed it, but not necessarily all at once.
Yeah, no.
The last week, like during when I'd get up for work, it'd be like, oh, it's one of those like gloomy days that you just want to stay in bed and watch movies and knit. No, Karen had to get up and go to work.
It was kind of like that this morning when I got up. It was like, ooh, it doesn't look great out there. But then next thing you know, the sun was up.
Sun was out.
Everything was good.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's go through bags for the shop. I've done 2 updates since the last podcast. So I'm going to run through what I put in the last 2 updates and, well, what's left of those at any rate. Before I forget, though, I wanted to let you guys know, because I had a couple people comment, and it will be the last of it, but I did add in 2 Festive Gnome sock bags and 1 Festive Gnome sweater bag. So that'll be the last of the Festive Gnomes. Okay. I got a stack. And I think I got to sort it pretty good here. Alright, starting with the Fox. It's in the medium drawstring bag. The inside is the blue that's shown at the top. I've got 3 of those. Have this really cute Halloween with the cats and the pumpkins. The inside is the black that's shown at the top. This is also a medium drawstring. And because I had more people that missed out, I added more of the Breakfast Club, which this will be the last batch of those bags. This is the sock size. The top is the inside. I have 3 of the sock size left and 2 of the medium size. I'm doing pretty good getting those in a pile. What's this? Baby Yoda. Medium drawstring. The inside is the red with the white polka dots. I have 2 medium drawstrings. 2 zippered sweater bags. Movie posters, which is Wizard of Oz. This is the medium drawstring. The yellow at the top is also the inside. I have 2 of the medium drawstring, and I only have 1 of the sweater bag left. And that also has the yellow inside. All right, Mario. The top is the inside. I love the little Mario. Got 1 sock, 2 medium drawstrings, and I only have 1 of the sweater bags left. We're almost there. Actually, I think this is the last one. I can't remember what I called this one in the shop. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Really pretty winter bag. You can use this all winter. The reindeers, the trees. The inside, I wonder if I can fold this down so you can see it better. It has like silver, almost like star, and it's metallic.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So I put metallic drawstrings on it too. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the sock size. I did not know I had these. And 3 of the medium size.
That's a pretty color.
Isn't it?
I like that.
So there
And
we go.
like you said, you can use that all winter.
Yeah, you use it all
It's not
winter. And the
necessarily
inside
Christmas.
is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that's Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. All right, Karen, do you have any foes?
I do, and more than one. I have 2.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go me.
And technically 10, 14. Should make me spit my Dr. Pepper out. Well, we could call the 1 the 10 1. So 5. So 5 or 14, however you want to look at it.
My face just, I can just feel it. She's like, I have 1 try. 14.
I've had a very busy week, guys.
Apparently.
I mean, I've stocked the shop twice. I've done a bunch of knitting. I did some casting on. You want to start, Karen?
Sure, I'll start. So the first one is by Andrea Mowry, and I got smart this time. It is her minted pattern, hat pattern. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay, and the yarn I'm using is called, the mohair is called Berry Ice. It's a really pretty soft pale pink by Arkansas Yarn Co. And the DK I'm using is Spun Right Round Squishy DK. And the colorway is called Hocus Pocus. And together...
You're
Yeah. And there's the DK. And I'm debating on all done. I want to block it first.
Mm-hmm.
It just fits.
Yeah, I think by the time you block it, it's going to be fine.
But it just...
You're just used to the slouchy.
I am used to the
That's part of the
slouchy.
problem.
But I already know who I'm gifting this to.
Well, there you go.
What do you know? And it's not my kid daughter. I know that person will really enjoy it. So I'm going to try to stretch it out a little bit that way. And I might even add a little bit of length, just turn it upside down and add some more ribbon. Cheat. Who knows? Maybe not.
She's no clue.
Yep. So that was very fun. Somebody had asked, I responded. The needles that I used for the ribbing, which I was perfectly fine with what I used. I used a US 5 or 3.75 millimeter. And then for the main part of the hat, I used a a US 6, a 4.0. The main part of the hat I would go up next time, for sure. And it's just because the pattern is sport and mohair held together, and I had DK and mohair held together, so I would definitely go up on the body. It's a little bit more difficult since it is a cable pattern, and with the decreases, to be able to add length without making it so long that it looks like ridiculously stupid. I mean,
Just standing
you
up
know,
at a point.
right. So I would definitely do that. So it would give me some more. It's a gnome bag. So that's the first one that's done. You want to show one of yours since you've got 14? 14.
Okay, this one I don't have the tag for because I already passed the yarn on to Karen. It's Night Owl Fibers. Was her Halloween self-striping. And I have 2 of them, but I'm not going to put them both on there. It came out really cute. Yeah. So, got a set. And the yarn and tag has been passed on to Karen.
Yep.
So that was number 1.
Okey-dokey. Let's see. Where's my next finish object? There it is. No, I'm not going to bother getting out my blockers. This is also Night Owl fiber. You guys have seen this before. In her colorway Robin Hood. And this is what it looks like. Fun. And the last time we podcast, I was at the point of ribbing. So, 2 pairs of socks. And you can see my marker here. Not much. I didn't have much to go. So, finish that out. And these are for me. So, we'll see. I might do another pair and do it for Meganna. Who knows?
Okay, my next one is also socks, and the yarn is from Nomadic Yarns. I think this is new cast on since last time. Yes? Maybe?
No.
No? Oh, I might have just had the toes. Like
Yeah.
the itty bitty. So this is what that looks like. And I got them finished. The colors came out so pretty. You're going to like these, Karen. Look how pretty that is.
Mm-hmm.
It really pops on the screen, too.
Yeah.
So that was pair number 2.
There you go.
You got more? That's no? Okay.
You know I don't. That's I only
No,
had
I
2.
couldn't remember. I thought you said 2, but I wasn't 100% sure. So. Okay.
That's pretty good considering my last week was my final week for my class, so that was pretty darn good. What I got. Darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'. Here we go again. So next one, the yarn is from Woolens and Nosh, and it's City Blues. Okay, would you admire my nails for just a second? Look at, I got leaves.
Wow.
And like different colors, guys. Okay, so they're all different colored sparkle on this one, and then can't show it very well. My thumbs. I have leaves. Yeah, she got really fancy.
Mm.
This is what that looked like.
Those are normally not colors you would have. I mean, like, I know you don't pick out your colors for
It's
your nails.
really pretty, though. Well, this one and this one,
Mm-hmm.
like, color change, and they were new.
Mm-hmm.
So she was trying them out on me, and she's got a bunch of new stuff coming. I have to go again. I think it's the end of this next week because she's going on vacation. So otherwise, I would have had to go.
Yeah.
Too long. So got these done. Boop, boop. Okay, I think that's it for socks. Then, okay, this one I have the pattern here. And this is the Copilot Cowl.
And that pattern was free, wasn't it, on Ravelry?
It was. I don't know if it is anymore.
Okay.
Because it was one of those ones from that Facebook group. And sometimes they just do like, it's free for the first 24 hours or...
Oh, yeah. Or they give you a code or whatever. Yeah.
So the yarn I used was Treasure Goddess on the Sparkle Toes, Sandy Beach.
Sure, it was pretty.
Oh, I made it in the garbage can.
What do you know?
Guys, look how pretty this came out. Obviously, it's a double wrap cowl.
Now, have you blocked it?
No. No.
Not even blocked. It looks...
Yeah, I haven't even...
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know... I mean, I'll probably block it a little bit that way. But I don't know that it needs to wrap it around your neck twice. I don't want to get flared up just in case. Well, you know how I am with different... Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't need blocked in length at all. Okay, sew and width. No. That's what I was waiting for to...
So glad to be your model.
Yeah, so, you know, Alisha always had to be too.
That's always... But even...
It's pretty just leaving it.
Gosh, that is a really pretty color. It really is.
So I made this for my nail girl, actually, for Christmas.
She'll like it. Mm-hmm. She will like it.
Oh, yeah. And she's one of those people that, she's not like me, a t-shirt sweat sort of girl.
Well, I mean,
she's more a dressier. Yeah. So she will wear this as like an everyday, you know, like an actual accessory. Yeah. So, yeah, I will go ahead and block it width-wise a little bit just to open that up then. Yeah. And then it will be perfect.
Because that'll really show off that lace.
Yeah. Okay, so that's done. Then, just making sure I emptied out my bag. I have a whole process that goes on around here. Mm-hmm. All right.
She throws things at me. And
hey. Oh, wait, I needed that one. It's okay, I'll fetch it a bit later, I guess.
This one?
Yes, that's the one I need. I still have yarn. Okay. So then, it was so funny. I had to go into my closet to... my mom was over and I was giving her a bunch of...
you found it.
Commercial yarn.
You found it. Did you find a blue?
Yeah, oh yeah. So, I found skeins of the blue. And then I found the scrubby blue that I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for.
Because you weren't looking for it at the time. Because you were cleaning out for something else. That's why you found it.
It was in... Well, and I found a 31 bag I forgot I bought that's so stinking cute. It's blue, and I wish I would have... You guys might remember it, because I think I showed it. It's blue, and it has owls on it. It's so pretty. Mm-hmm. So I found that, too. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scrubbies done.
And you're knitting those?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I knitted those.
Yeah.
So those combined with, I think I had, well, there's 2. I thought I had more than 2. Oh, 3. I thought I had a 4th one. Maybe not. So I'm going to add these into my storage, my extra storage thing. So I've got scrubbies now.
Yeah.
Yay! So yeah, that was a whole lot of knitting. But that's not all. I have a lot of whips too. So, and I still have some more. Somebody asked me the pattern for that. I loosely use this. Knit scrubbies made with Red Heart Scrubby yarn. It's free. But I did change it because they had you casting on 15 stitches. And that was just too big for what I wanted. So I only cast on 12 stitches. But, I mean, yeah, you cast on 12 stitches, just knit and garter stitch and bind off when you want. That's it.
Yeah.
Very, very simple. So I do have, I'm pretty much out of the blue scrubby, but I do have this other scrub it stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and make more for gift giving, because I've got white in it, I've got some red in it, and I've got some green, white, and blue, and gray. So, yeah. There we go.
Yep.
Oh, I can get that zipped. Really? Alrighty. Speaking of gifts, a reminder, we have our Gift the Knits knit along going on. It is until December 31st.
Yep.
Anything that you knit, and let me specify again.
Knit, crochet.
Yes. That is a gift for somebody other than yourself. Because I did have one entry lately that it was a gift for herself. No. No. That's what my granddaughter would say. No. Has to be for somebody else. Yeah. Whether it's your mail lady, a teacher, your friend, a relative, a charity.
It doesn't.
Don't tell me it's for you. Because that doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right. Whips. You got some whips?
Yep. I sure do.
This whole shelf is of whips, so.
I don't know how many I have.
All right, let's go back and forth. You start.
Okay, let's start with what I cast on while we were waiting. Look familiar? It's called Spooky Fun 2021.
That's
it was from her Halloween club for Rachel. And I just have the toes, like, just finished. And I will be going two at a time. Now, I have found lately that I've been going down at the base of the foot, mainly down to 60 stitches instead of the normal 64. But then as I get towards my instep and stuff, I go back to my 64 stitches just because it's giving me a better negative ease. I was almost too loose, but not for the whole thing.
Right.
So I've been adjusting it a little bit, and that works even better now. So I've been doing that. So that will take place of my other socks that I completed.
I had to like cram. I have so many whips. I had to cram them in there.
I didn't grab a.
All right. So this is a new cast on. I caked up my Christmas in July advent calendar from Lollipop Girl Yarns, and included in there was the pattern from Cozy Up. Can't get it open, guys. For the advent mini trio where you hold the mini skeins double. It's for the hat, mitts, and cowl. I am doing the cowl right now. And I just casted this on yesterday. Let me, this way. Guys, look how pretty. So that's with holding two of the fingering weight yarns together. And you basically just keep repeating that until you've used all 24 of your minis. And you don't even use all of them. I'd have to weigh, but there's probably almost I would guess pretty close to 10 grams left of each one.
Well, didn't they say they did it. It's more than just that, right?
Right,
and the pattern, it's like hats and mitts, too. I had a mitt.
Yep. But I'm really enjoying this. It's very simple. So I can watch TV, but yet it changes enough between the colors and the stitch patterns to keep your interest.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There we go.
And are you just grabbing to grab?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
No rhyme or reason, just to
No, I am not trying to fade or, anything like that. Yep. So, all right.
Okay. Okay, the next one you guys are going to see this time, and I'm going to tear it out. I already.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about this before.
It needs to go.
Yeah, it needs to go. I was asked to make a baby blanket for a friend of mine for her grandchild. And I'm doing a corner to corner, but instead I'm doing a linen stitch. It really doesn't matter. It's reversible. Okay. The yarn that I'm using... Oh, I grabbed it. I don't see it. Okay. It's just an acrylic baby yarn from... This is one color. I'm going to use this color. She's having a boy. And then the third color I'm using is this.
Pretty.
Yeah. But I was just debating just because the material's almost too dense.
It feels, like I said to her, it feels like it's felted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
So,
yeah.
Bigger hook.
Yep. So I will be ripping this out afterwards and
We're starting
all over. And I'm going to go up. I was using an 8 millimeter, and I'm actually going to go up to a 9 millimeter to
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, I'll go up even further. I mean, I don't necessarily want it wholly, but I do want it definitely drapey.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not.
Because I was debating, I'm like, is this I mean, it's going to soften up, and I'm like,
Well, and the other thing is with it being like that, it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Actually, that one's a pattern too. And it's a free pattern. It's called Summer Meadows Baby Blanket. It's really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that special?
You're just all on it with your
like, well, forget this stuff. I'm just gonna. And the nice thing about this pattern is, you know, a lot of people use the linen stitch to do their Afghan blankets, basically. But this is corner to corner, so it does. To start off, it is a little bit trickier, and to find the actual stitches you're supposed to crochet into. So I do like that. So. Good instructions and with a video.
Oh, gotta love a video.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, up next, which I could have had this as a FO as well, because I had the first one done like right after the podcast, but then I got distracted with casting stuff on.
No.
Yeah. So it's the Face Your Fears hat and mitts, and I'm doing the fingerless mitts. It came as a kit. The yarn is Twisted Owl Fiber Studios. And this one is Minty. And this is with a cherry on top. I got one done, with the exception of I always wait to do both the thumbs at the same time.
Do ya?
Yeah, I don't know why I do that, but I do. Let me see. There's strings everywhere. I haven't woven the ends. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah. Except for I can't get my hand in there because of all the... Oh, I put it on the wrong hand because the... my watch. I have all the strings in there. So... Yeah, it has like detailing down here and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much one done. Like I said, I wait and do both the thumbs at the same time. I don't know why. It's not like they take that long, but So that should be an FO if I don't, for next time, if I don't get distracted. Pardon Helen. Oops. I just zipped the pattern in there.
Okay, now I've heard this next one. I've heard people say that this is addicting. And I didn't realize it was addicting until I really sat down and really started knitting it. I found my band for my yarn. Be proud of me. This is Noro, the Akari, which is a blend of silk, cotton, viscose, mohair, wool, and polymod. There's really not a color. Maybe the thing's covering that up. I think there's numbers for these.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably numbers.
So I'm actually using the same color, but because they variegate and change, it's really cool. And the last time I showed it, I was at where my little Big Snits stitch marker is, Progress Keeper, and yeah, I'm making some progress. And I've been switching, you can see a little bit in the different sections which one is dominant. You can see it even more a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very mosaic knitting, very easy because you're always only knitting with one color at a time, and slipping stitches, so it's not really, you get into a rhythm and you just keep on it going.
And the pattern is?
And this pattern is by, I have an Andrea kick. If you guys haven't figured it out, I am using the needle size that it calls for. This is the night shift that I had such a hard time showing last time. And I think that's on a size 8. Yep, your size 8. So there's that.
Alrighty. Well, my next whip is obviously a pair of socks as I'm sitting here knitting on them. It's a new cast on, I believe. Yes, I think this is one I caked since the podcast. Yes, it is. The yarn is Knitterly Things Vesper sock yarn, and it's the Joyful Noise. I just happened to find this when I was going through for something else, and I'm like, oh, Christmas. I must knit you. Where'd you come from? So, well.
So do you think you were gifted that? Because I don't remember ever.
I'm thinking it either came from D-Stash or from Laura.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I don't remember purchasing that. So I'm guessing probably Laura.
Yeah.
So they're really pretty, though.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. I'm going to move my Progress Keeper up. You're up again.
Okay. The next one. Let's see, I got 2 more.
Oh, we're pretty matched.
I'm winging this.
Alrighty.
Okay, because why wouldn't you?
Don't we pretty much wing everything?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
We wing the podcast.
Don't ask us if we say, hey, the sweater didn't fit. Don't ask the dumb question of, did you gauge swatch? The answer is always no.
This is out of Impeccable Yarn. Stillness Tranquility is the colorway. These will be for my mom. There's the color. Might have even got this like on. And I'm making her a pair of slippers.
Christmas gift?
Simple. Actually, her birthday's in November.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think
So-
I'm going to do this for her for...
Yep, gotta do birthday first then.
She's a size 10 foot. So I figured with this being almost like a worsted weight, this will go a bit fast considering she's got such big feet.
Yeah. Wow, okay.
Love my mom. 5'2", if that, but has size 10
That is pretty big
feet.
feet for that height.
I know. I'm like, are you sure you were?
Okay, I didn't picture your mom being that tall because you're not that tall. Okay, I have to say
She's
that
shorter
because
than
she's-
me. I'm 5'4",
See, I'm 5'9".
and she's 5'2", if that. She's probably more like 5'1", 5 foot now. You know, because you lose some.
You know, they say that, but that's not true. Well, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say that. In my case, it was not true because they say as you get older that you shrink in height and your feet get bigger because your feet flatten out. Well, no. I grew an inch and my feet got smaller.
I kind of like to grow like 6 inches, so then I wouldn't keep growing wider.
You don't want to grow even taller because I'll tell you what, you guys don't know it because like I'm sitting in a chair. I mean, you've probably seen photos of us when we've gone out and about or whatever, but I'm all legs. And getting a pair of pants that are long enough isn't easy.
Yeah.
Even if you find a store that have talls, half the time the talls aren't tall enough. Or to get them tall enough, you got to buy them bigger in the waist.
Yeah.
So then they're falling down all day.
Yeah.
So don't even get me started. This is why I like my sweatpants or leggings. Anyhow. All right. Up next. Okay. So this yarn has been taken out I don't know how many times. So originally, quite a long time ago, this was the Alberta Rose wrap, and I lost track of where I was at on it. So I took it out, and I started it over again. And when I showed it last time, I said I wasn't really loving it. I didn't like the looks of it. I think it needed to be on a different needle. I wasn't liking and it's nothing against their pattern. It's just, I don't like a whole lot of back and forth, and there was a lot of, you had to pay a lot of attention to it. Well, I mean, look at this. I mean, you can tell. And I'm not at the point where I want to do anything that I have to pay a lot of attention to. So I ripped it out again, guys. Now, it is going to be a Copilot Cowl. So the yarn is Arkansas Yarn Co. And it is her rose gold.
So pretty.
Well, and that's why I was like, I have to knit it
After
into
doing
something.
that one, yeah.
And this one is actually going to be gifted to someone too.
Cool.
And it's kind of hard to show you at the beginning just because of the fact that I use a short cable.
Yeah.
But guys, look how pretty that's going to be.
Yep.
That is
That's
going
gonna be
to be
beautiful.
gorgeous. So, yeah. So this will be another one, and it should go... I had to put it away the other night because I wasn't working on anything else.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it. I'm like, oh, okay, this one's fun. So, oh, and I even got a little pink Arkansas Yarn Co. Progress Keeper.
Glittery.
on there.
Yep.
Glittery. So, yeah, this will be another Christmas gift. Look at me go.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Thank you. Okay. I think I got two left.
I just have the one.
Okay. Okay, are you still cold? Because I don't know if it's being in here or
Well,
Or
if
if
you
you can tell, I'm
recall,
my hands are
oh my
freezing.
freaking goodness.
But the rest of me is hot. I don't know if it's just a hot flash again or if it's...
The last
It's
time we
actually
sat
warm.
in here, I said I was really cold because the air conditioning was on.
It's on?
Yeah, well,
can hear
it right down my neck. So
Maybe
the blanket's staying.
Maybe we need to change spots because I'm having an awful hot flash. I'm like, holy moly.
And I can feel it at my feet, too.
All I feel is heat.
Okay. The next one you guys have seen. Now, somebody asked. Was it your sweater or my
Okay,
sweater?
I just answered the question today. Somebody asked what sweater
pattern.
What was the sweater pattern? Well, I did not know if you meant, and this is pretty much what I responded. I don't know which sweater you mean.
Mm-hmm.
So I let them know that you were working on a weekender and I was working on a flax light. If it wasn't either one of those, well, then I'm really puzzled. But if you need more
sweaters,
if you need more details,
Yeah.
just be more specific, I guess, because
clue us in.
when you say which sweater, I was like, oh, my flashlight, and I'm like, wait a second, Karen is doing a sweater too. So sometimes it gets a little confusing.
Yeah.
And I was bad about, because I was still trying to think what to respond, because I'm like, well, which sweater, so I did respond today, but yeah.
So, and I am making some headway. See if I have a better chance of showing this, and I've shown it when I've been sitting out in public knitting it. Oh, what are you knitting? And I'm like, turning it inside out and trying to show it. It's just awkward because the back and the front is not put together yet.
Well, all I ever get when I'm out knitting is, oh, are you making baby socks? No, they're for me.
Yeah, I also get, are those going to fit you?
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay. A couple inches. So I have probably about, I would say 2 more inches, 3 inches, 2.5 inches or so. And then I will be on the ribbing at the top. So I'm almost done with the actual body of the sweater, and I will be doing the next steps, which would, I believe, probably connecting the top and starting on the sleeves.
Well, as long as you're sure.
Yeah. Sure, I'm sure. Why read ahead?
No, you know how I believe.
Because if you read ahead, you'll end up not doing it.
Exactly. Any pattern, honestly, well, I would say 90% of the patterns that I made a mistake of looking ahead at and actually seeing what the pattern was about or what the stitch things were, I didn't do.
Yeah. And this is the Swish worsted weight, and this is a Heather something. Deft Heather.
Easy for you to say, huh?
Oh, yeah. I was out with Chuck today, and he was actually in the mood to be out and about, and like, ooh, I like that color, and what is it? And I'm trying to show it, and I'm...
Yeah, it's not like it's like a top down where it's a little easier to, bloop, here it is, sort of thing. So
that is my last whip.
Alrighty, so I guess it's me again, huh?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, finish us off.
Okay, I got 2 more. Well, I guess I might as well do my sweater, which I said would probably be done. And, well, distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not done. Let's see. The yarn is Arkansas Yarn Co.
Sorry. You guys are like, Karen, would you just stop it with the blanket already?
Blew right by me.
And she's a jingling.
Yep, I'm a jingling. So last time I was up by that progress keeper. Yeah, I was going to say, can you? So I did quite a bit. Seeing that it's a fingering weight.
Oh.
Then I got my, both of these, oops, I lost them, are from
Grump.
Vic's Knits. I got my Care Bear. And then my Grumpy. are both from her. And I usually get the circled clasp. That way I can use them as a progress keeper, but you can also use them as a stitch marker. So it may,
Yeah.
I just feel like I get more use out of them that way then too. So I'm going to move him. So, because I'm not going to guarantee that this will be done for next time. Well, I'm not in a hurry for it.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not going to take that long once I get through the body because I'm doing short sleeves on it. I'm not doing long sleeves.
Yeah.
I will never do a long sleeve sweater for myself. So it's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's looking about the right size. So, because I just guessed on size, I don't swatch. You better take my temperature if somebody told you I swatched, because, no. And it even matches my bag I have it in, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Am I color coordinated or what?
Yeah.
All right, so my next one is another new cast on. That's this one. Okay. This one was a free pattern. I don't know if it still is. It's called Victoria. And I am using Ancestral yarns. And both the colors were from her December 2020 club. So these are the two that I'm doing. And I didn't go terribly crazy on this. I did get it started. Ugh. Really? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we are. I have something about the eyelet mesh right now. Guess I'm liking it.
So have you done that one before?
No.
Have you done a pattern by that same designer before?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
Why?
It looks a lot like another picture that I've seen you show before. I knew it wasn't the same
Well, I think
one,
I showed it or something about I was coming up to it, or maybe it is similar to something
Maybe
I've
that's what it
done.
was.
I don't know. But yeah, so I started this one. It'll just here and there get work done. Yeah. So fun. Get all this back in here. All right. That's all my whips finally.
Cool.
Told you I casted on some stuff. That's quite the stack over there. Oh. I might want the pattern.
Yeah. You'll be looking for that later.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just set this down.
Coupons?
Yes, and that will lead us into mail that we got for the actual podcast, because she also gave us a coupon code. So coupons: Amanda Rate Cole on Ravelry. If you use code KFB19, that's good for 20% off in the Ravelry store. Can you pull them up on your Etsy? Lollipop Girl Yarns on Etsy. Use code KFB15 for 15% off. Naughty Knitting Sacks. If you use code DirtyBrain15, you receive 15% off. And then our new one is from Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. on Etsy, and she's gonna show it there as well. If you use code KFB15, that will give you 15% off, and that's good until December 31st. And I can say I have favorited a few of their yarns. So definitely check them out. And I want to go ahead and show you a prize that they sent for the knit-along, which is going to be really, really nice.
As Karen's eyes get
Yeah, I
bigger.
know, right? So let me go ahead and show them. Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. And this is two sisters.
That's a cute.
Heather and Courtney. So there's a little package, which I'm so glad it was in a package. Lavender sachet.
Oh, yes.
Thankfully, I can't smell a thing because they put it in a Ziploc and then also in another thing. But there's a sachet, there's some Starburst, some tea that goes along with that. Then they sent yarn, and this is, ooh, this is the cashmere.
Mm.
Okay,
Fancy for you people.
Yeah, high twist sock yarn, 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, 400 yards, and they sent a mini. And it is called My Little Picnic. Oh yeah, that's nice and soft. Look how pretty that is.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? I knew you were going to love
soon
this
as
one.
I was like,
Karen, this is
Karen's
for the people.
eyes.
This is for the people. So somebody that has joined the knit along is going to get a really nice prize package here. And then that wasn't all they sent. They sent one of their Happy Mermaid bags.
Now, I think I was reading.
I almost want to. This was a limited edition, I believe. One of them said limited edition on it. Yes, limited edition. It says up there. I kind of want to open this. Well, we're gonna open it. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I gotta be smarter than the packaging, huh? There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, guys, look how cute.
Could have sworn.
So, Happy Mermaid Yarn Co. hand dyed, and then, guys, there's little mermaids on the back, and it has the zipper. What's on this side? And there's like a blue turquoisey on the inside. Really cute. So this will be a nice prize for the knit along, and we really appreciate it, ladies.
Yeah.
That you sent it, and make sure you use the coupon code. They've got quite a bit of stuff in their shop. Yarn, bags, really pretty yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So one lucky winner will be getting this, and I cannot get it in there right now, so we'll set it there.
I could have sworn that they don't necessarily, but it's not on there anymore. Maybe I was dreaming. Could have sworn the sisters are the ones that dye, and somebody else in our family actually makes the bag, but it doesn't say that anymore. So I must have been dreaming when I read that.
We're not sure.
Mom was the one that encouraged them because they were dying for her originally.
Yes, I remember reading that.
Yeah.
So that was really, really nice.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. And do you have any acquisitions?
Nope, and
Okay.
apparently that's a good thing.
So
You've got plenty.
I ordered, this is from Designs by Deb. She was on Etsy. I ordered a charm, and then I made it into a Progress Keeper stitch marker. You guys will understand why when you see it. Look at the little Yorkie.
Yeah.
So it's really cute. And I just ordered, guys,
I saw that.
look at the fabric I got for myself. That looks like my little Bobo.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get it. I had to wait a while because it came from China. But
It was worth the wait.
yeah, there was other ones I saw, but it being on the black
Yeah.
background really popped. And then this particular Yorkie resembled more of Moo Moo than some of the other ones. So, okay, then now on the next podcast, we'll be opening our Halloween Advent
Mm-hmm.
from Cherry Pie
Cherry
Cottage.
Pie.
So that'll be exciting. But in the meantime, I did get a box of stuff from my friend Laura, who is also a Lollipop Girl.
A box is...
Okay. So.
Wow, Laura.
So I got some more square needles.
Oh, cool.
These are Knitter's Pride. So they'll actually work with all the cords that I have.
Yeah.
And they're squared. So I'll be curious to try these and see how I like these compared to the Addies.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't know if I'm supposed to show that. This one is her third quarterly mystery sock set, Fall Leaves, and this is, I made the sock bag for it, and it had obviously leaves on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of hers as well. This one's really soft. Not soft.
Yeah,
This
all of her yarn
is
is usually really soft.
Sea Turtle. That is so up my alley. What's this one? The Yarn Tree. Colorway. Let's Celebrate. Yeah, that's
Is that a DK?
I don't know. So I think. You figure it out, Karen.
I'm on a mission.
Here's another one.
Doesn't say, but this is...
This is the Yarn Tree as well. Let me see if it says anything on here. Oh, yeah, it has to be because 100 grams, 225 meters.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So, those would be DK. My Miss Babs Yowza. And this one is Autumn Toad Lily.
That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. And that's a big one. So that would...
It's like 540...
560.
560
I was like, I can
yards,
make a peanut sweater out of that.
Oh, yeah, and then some.
Stress Knits. This one's called Like the Cracker. We're not done yet, folks. Yarn Cafe Creations, Early Spring. I can't read the curse of Hawaii.
Bizarre.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was a B or a A. This is Worsted Weight, Fairy Floss, which I thought this one would make a really good hat for Peanut.
Oh, yeah.
Another Miss Babs, a yummy 2-ply. Inspired by nature. Let's see. Mountain Morning. That took me a while to figure out, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I'm not going to be able to bend over soon. Oh, this is another one by Laura, Lollipop Girl Yarns. And it's called I'm Blue.
That would be pretty for little man.
Mm-hmm.
With his blue eyes.
Oh, I know. Those blue eyes of his. Here's another one. But not for him because it's
got
glittered.
sparkle. Yeah.
Tam's Crafty Knits. Yeah.
Yes.
Sparkle at Midnight. It's DK.
That's a pretty color.
Mm-hmm. Teeny Button Studios. What? I know it's a Harry Potter one, she told me. But can you understand what that says?
Bruno? Loslib? I don't know. The printing on this is
Yeah,
weird.
okay, so it's not just me, folks.
Nope,
So, teeny buttons.
And I'm a Harry Potter person, so...
This is another... The Yarn Tree.
I have never heard of them before.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Colorway. Fox.
Yes, Fox. Now that's a Harry Potter one.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't know. Okay. Then, hold on, I'm going to put some of this down. Oh, there's a mini in here from Yarn Cafe Creations. Tulip Petal. Okay, so then she sent me the ones that we were splitting.
Uh-huh.
And this one is Mustache Yarn Oh Spooky. So I'll have to get that one cast on, because that'd be a Halloween one.
Yeah.
And then this one is Night Owl Fibers. It's the Gilmore Girls, and it's Coffee Pop Tarts. Let's see, this way. This one is Night Owl Fibers. Please, Luke. Please, please, please. This one is Karen's.
Oh, thank you. I'd pee on any one of you.
That was the Friends one you wanted.
Friends one. Thank you.
And that's from Night Owl Fibers.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's a pretty color, though.
Night Owl Fibers, Life and Death Brigade. Still going through the... Okay, we're finally out of that. So now this is Die For You, and this is Cozy Up with JoJo. And that's finally the end of the box. Finally the end of the box. So yeah, that was fun. Other than that, I've been a good girl. I bought a couple things, but they're gifts, so can't show those.
Yep.
All right, so we did coupons, codes, we did cows, we did acquisitions, TV watching. All right, so where's my list? There we go. Okay. Last time we saw you, I was watching Orphan Black, which was 5 seasons on Amazon. I finished it today. Very, very good. Was not disgruntled with the ending at all, which is unusual for me. So it left me satisfied.
I'd heard about it.
I tried to start watching Mindhunter, and yeah, I ended up turning it off. So it might just be I wasn't in the mood. I don't know. So now I'm watching Suits, which is on Amazon. It's only 2 seasons, so that one won't last very long with me. I've had 4 more recommendations.
You guys are good.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
You got to keep her occupied, so she can keep on and knitting.
Recommendations was How to Get Away with Murder. Castle. Oh, I guess there was only 3 because I wrote one that we need to recommend. And Dexter. So yeah, I'm working on through it. If you guys have any recommendations, just let us know and I will add it to my list. Well, I'll get around to them all. So, and then I've watched the normal stuff because everything's back on SWAT and SVU, all of them. And then last week we discovered another food cooking podcast. Which we did have somebody actually start watching the last one that we, well, we found Frugal Fit Mom. And she's actually pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
So that's her channel there. Frugal Fit Mom. So she does cooking, but she also does like going to the
Purchases that
purchases,
recommendations.
like 16 items you need to buy at Dollar Tree in the month of October.
Yeah.
So there's like grocery hauls and stuff like that too. And then there's meal preps. There's, eating for $10 a week and, all sorts of. So we started watching her as well last week. So that's good. Sheep pan dinners. We didn't watch that one.
I like those.
So there's another one for you guys if you'd like to watch some cooking shows. But yeah. So what'd you watch?
I actually went back. I was telling you that fall season. I went back to because FBI was back on again, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can see everything from the very beginning. So I started watching FBI from the beginning, and I think I've watched like 6 or 8 shows already, like only in a couple of nights.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting into that one. That's mainly what I've been watching. I really like that show. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, I enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
So in other news, I quit my job.
Yeah.
So I got released from my doctor to go back on Tuesday, and I went to my job on Wednesday and I quit. So yeah, there's that. So I've been able to do a lot of sewing, a lot of knitting, a lot of housework. I'm kind of back on a regular schedule now as far as going out for my walks or run jogs, depending on the day, that sort of thing.
Hence explaining the multiple updates and the 14 finished objects.
Well, I was bad to begin with. Let's just admit it that
Karen has no way. No way in the world even come close.
What's really sad is I also babysat the grandbabies twice and met Phil the one night because it was raining and he was going to take them to the park and it started raining. So he's like, do you want to go to take the kids to the mall and let them run? Because our mall is pretty much empty. Mm-hmm. So I met him over there one day too and just let the kids run and brought them to Spirit, the Halloween store, because Peanut loves going in there. So
you think she'd be scared?
No, not at all. No. And it was funny because this time they had this big werewolf, I guess, that howled, and she loved it last time. Mm-hmm. It was like, bye werewolf, bye wolf. Well, he wasn't there. I think they start selling their displays as well.
Wow.
It's pretty empty in there, honestly, other than costumes. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't there. And the spider that jumps out at you wasn't there anymore. And so there was a few other things, but nothing, you know. But so we're getting ready to leave and we're walking out. She's like, bye, wolf. Ow. We didn't even see a wolf, but she remembers from the time before.
Yeah.
So it was just so cute. Yeah. And little man, they had just bought this new wagon that fits both the kids, and I think Phil just wanted to try it out. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, he spent a lot of money on it. Well, yeah, you better use it while they can still fit in it.
Yeah.
So little man, we were there, I want to say for about 2 hours. And little man, Phil tried to take him out and let him run around, but he decided he just wanted to crawl instead of running, so we put him back in the wagon. And he sat in that wagon for 2 hours, no problem.
Wow.
Well, little one, Peanut, ran around and stuff, so I'm like, okay. So, yeah, there's that. Then I think I babysat, it was 2 or 3 days. Something like that. Because, well, Mom, since you're not working now. I'm like, I'm working from home. I got bags to make. But that I can kind of do when I want to do it and work around my husband's schedule. So that's been kind of nice that when he's off, I can be off because I used to work every single weekend without a weekend off ever. So that was kind of nice. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I don't think so. We talked about the gift the knits.
Yep, gift the knits. If there's if there's any makers out there that want to send a prize for that would be great. Or if you want to share a coupon code with our subscribers, just get a hold of me. Honestly, the best way is on Instagram, Knit for Brains, because I usually get those notifications. I'm really sorry, and I can't remember her name. I've been really, really bad about going on Ravelry.
Yeah.
And there was a lady that sent me multiple messages. And it took me a bit to get back to her, and I do apologize for that, just because...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
it was
so
funny
good on
because I joined Frivolous and Frugal has a Zoom night. I think it's on Tuesday nights, mainly for their knit-alongs, but they just basically talk. It's pretty much open, and I joined that, and the lady who had messaged you, she's like, Karen, look, here's the cotton candy Dr. Pepper flavor that I was
so bad.
that I'm the one that messaged. She was just so excited that she had that. I was like, oh yeah, Laura loves her Dr. Pepper.
I do.
And then somebody else was like, I just want to reach through the screen and just like grab that yarn bowl, and I want all that yarn. And I pointed out, I said, yeah, she's even got a full-on mini in here.
Okay, guys, I have got, just to give you an idea, and maybe one of these times I'll take one down before the podcast so I can show you. Up in my closet, my craft room closet, I have these 2 wood storage bins. They're probably about this tall by this wide, squares. I have 2 that are completely filled with minis and scraps. That's why I said you were going to do something with minis, and you're like, I don't know. Just let me know. Just let me know. I gotcha.
Oh, did we want to point out our new edition?
Yes. And it's bad because I got that when I went to Arkansas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bad about getting stuff up sometimes. Well, mainly because I don't do it. Brett. And then I have to figure out where to put the things, and yeah. So by the time he came in here, I was like, okay, here, or here. I give him 3 options. He's like, no, let's put it right there. Okay.
Now, was Lori selling it in the shop?
No, she had those custom made.
Oh, okay.
She got one for herself as well.
Cool.
So not that I'm aware of is she selling those. So yeah.
That's
So
neat.
that was a nice new addition.
Yeah, stained glass, and it's like actual knitting needles. It looks like.
Yeah, it is actual knitting needles going through there.
Very pretty.
So
and in her colorways.
Yeah.
Blues.
So yeah, there's that. So I think that's all we got for you guys. Yes.
Yeah.
So as always, what are they supposed to do?
Like, subscribe, ring the bell.
Check out the bags in the shop, Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.